It's recording.
What?
It's recording.
What are you talking about?
It's recording.
What's recording?
The camera. It's another episode of the Thunder Brothers.
Oh,
My name is
in.
Jeffrey H2O.
My name is the Reminiscent.
Welcome in. Oh, sorry.
You don't even know where we are
We've
right
been doing
now.
this for so long.
You don't even...
I'm Jeffrey H2O.
I'm the Reminiscent.
And this is the Thunder Bros.
Welcome in, Sigmas.
Do you have what it takes to be an Olympic athlete? I do. But do you? Let me just get one out of the way.
Ah, man. Man.
This isn't on, is it?
No.
It better not be.
It's not on.
What is that red dot? Folks, it is that time of the year. After 4 years long of a wait. I said that totally backwards like usual.
It's alright.
It's alright, I'm dyslexic. Guys, it's the Summer Olympics.
It is.
It's a fun time of the year. It's where all the countries come together to battle for supremacy of the world.
You know, it's something that takes me way back. Nostalgic AF.
Yeah, and I was hoping that you would talk about a little bit of Olympic history.
I can talk about it.
We have an hour segment of you talking about each Olympics that you've been to, which
Strap in and get your pens and papers ready, because there's going to be a quiz.
This is a history lesson with Burgess.
Yes.
Or sorry, the Reminiscent.
The Reminiscent.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there at the first Olympics.
Yeah.
And I'm very jealous. And so this is kind of a special moment for you. This is a special time of year. It brings you way back.
It does.
But before we do anything with the Olympics as far as the quiz goes, that's coming up soon, we do have a beverage at hand, which you made.
I did.
Break this one down for us, pal.
Well, this, let me start by saying, is called the gold medal.
Oh, yeah. Which I only go for.
That's all I'm saying.
Bronze, silver, throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
And you only go for the gold. You're not first, you're last.
Exactly. Who said
Bobby.
that? Bob. Hank
Bobby.
Hill said that quote.
Yeah, from Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby from Hank Hill.
It smells pretty good, man.
So what's in here is some pineapple juice, some
Yeah.
lemon juice, some vodka, vanilla.
Vanilla.
There's something else. What else is there?
Triple sec.
Oh, yeah, triple sec or orange liqueur. I just substituted triple sec for orange liqueur, so we're Gucci there. And some freaking ice and shaken, not stirred.
And before we taste, you did have somebody taste it, and they said,
And that's pretty good.
okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So for once in a blue moon, we have a good drink.
Maybe this will be
hopefully.
all right.
Hopefully it is.
Let's dinker and
Let's
sinker.
dinker and sinker, buddy. Here we go down the hatch. Not bad.
No. You actually taste the vanilla in there. I didn't think you would.
Yeah, all the components mix pretty well. Hint
do.
of vanilla.
I don't taste any of the lemon.
Might be right. Coming on a little strong with the pineapple.
But
How much vodka is in
I'm
this?
okay with 2 ounces.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
I don't taste the vodka at
pretty
all.
strong one?
Yeah.
Well, hoot and holler.
I honestly wish I could taste the vodka. I don't even freaking taste that stuff, man.
Moses.
I think even the wife out there would like it.
She probably would.
Well,
I can't even really taste the vodka.
yeah.
That's good. That gives a B+.
B plus.
It's a B+. That's a good passing score.
Good. Yeah.
I'll give it a B.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to talk about something too, really quick. Guys, all of you,
about it.
we have a studio audience for the first time, and we tape their mouth shut just because we want to go off not audio cues. We just want to see visually.
Yeah.
If we can just kind of work through an audience, because we get really nervous in front of a lot of people, but noises scare you.
Yeah,
And
they
you're
do.
really sensitive, and sometimes if you hear a loud noise, you go, yeah, so
Yeah.
we don't want that in the middle of the pod, so
It's not good.
their mouths are taped shut, but there is, how many people back there, like?
I think we sold 350 tickets.
Yeah, about $1 a piece.
Yeah,
so
not
you're not
bad.
bad. And we gave them a hot dog, too, so.
Yeah.
Live studio audience here.
A hot dog for a freaking $1 and a show. You guys are lucky.
Whoa, what was that?
I mean, I am the
Reminiscent.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You guys are lucky.
Yeah.
But for those of you way in the freaking back, I want you guys to know what we're wearing today. I'm wearing a freaking Mickey Mouse shirt. It's kind of like a Mickey Mouse Ed Hardy collab, dude.
Yeah.
You can kind of see my nipples through it if you like look closely. I know.
When'd you get those pierced?
Oh, I didn't tell you.
No.
Yeah, I got it done pretty recently.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of shy. Belly button's pierced too, but I don't know if you can see. So my pants are past my belly button.
And what are you representing again? Disney adults everywhere?
I'm representing Disney for the freaking movie that we saw this weekend.
Okay.
That's right. A lot of shade towards Disney, good and bad.
Yeah, look at all that shade.
And I'm also representing the U.S. of mother effing A.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
Do you know what I'm representing?
Riff Raff?
No.
Katy Perry?
No, I'm freaking representing Canada. I'm in my Canadian tuxedo. What you got?
Oh, wow.
This? Right here, look at these. Oh. Wait.
Whoa,
Wait. I thought I was wearing my Canadian underwear for when I'm going commando today. I forgot.
Oh.
My apologies, viewers. And all you.
I don't know if they can see that from that far.
Viewers on YouTube, you can't see it.
That did
everyone else?
You got a size a little too short, didn't you? Also.
Oh, you mean for this?
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. I was a little... Your pants are also large as well, kind of. And that's just some cool footwear.
That's how they do. That's how they do it in Canada, dude.
Yeah,
freaking slippers.
Oh God,
furry slippers for the Canadian winters.
Woo.
You know,
I thought it was bad when I farted off camera.
No,
with the camera off, and now you're whipping your toes out.
Yeah,
smelly and all.
No, they don't stink.
Oh my God, dude!
There's like green stench coming from it.
Yeah, you guys can probably see that, especially you guys in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm already tipsy.
Yeah.
And that's a good sign.
No, I mean, because this thing hits you.
Yep. For this quiz, we have to be hammered.
All right.
And only one can take home the gold medal.
I thought you were going to say, like, only one can survive.
That too. It's Hunger Games X Olympics collab.
Wow.
With Gojira performing the freaking intro to the Olympics.
Damn.
Only one will survive.
Oh my God.
Will it be USA? Or will it be
Canada?
Canada. Let's find out.
Yes.
I'm starting to feel it. So here's how this is gonna freaking work. I have 7 questions of current and 2024 Olympic facts and questions for you to answer.
Okay.
And you have 7 dirty questions. Are they
They're
dirty?
dirty. They're after dark Olympic version.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Olympics after dark.
For real?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, don't get too excited.
I know way too much about...
You already got enough of a show.
I know way too much about that. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
A show or a nightmare, depending on who you are. But what are your questions? What are your questions about, for real? So I know
so you know
how I can game plan. Yeah, so I have 7 questions about this year's Olympics.
Mine are kind of unique question, or I guess.
So it is after dark.
Yeah, but it's not really like after dark. Like I almost did I guess dark, not like sexual, but a dark one about like. This murder happened here at this time.
Really? In the Olympics?
At this Olympic event. But now it's more just like things people didn't know. Like actually fun facts. They're like, wow, that was fun. You know what I mean?
So where does the dark...
It was dark, but it was fun. Dark can be fun, dude.
It 100% can be.
Yeah, frack, man.
Okay, so I'm going to run down my 7 for you first. Whoever freaking gets most of the questions right... gets a gold medal. The other doesn't get anything. Nada.
Hey, like if you're not said first, earlier, you're last.
Exactly. Not first, you're last. Who cares about silver and bronze? Back in my day, during field day, remember that day?
I remember field day.
You remember the football event?
I remember. I knew you were going there.
Well, I have another story after that.
I placed in that one.
Yeah, so did I. So it was you, me, and our friend Nash.
Yeah.
And we were the only 3 who competed for the longest football throw.
Somehow.
And Mason Fakahua, who was went to BYU and had a rocket for an arm.
He can throw field goal to field goal.
Yeah, he threw it through the field goal. I watched him.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
he was just doing it for fun. Didn't even participate, I don't think.
Yeah.
And us three went and were like, yeah, let's do it. Kind of as a joke. You, me, and Nash went. And I threw it the furthest, like, by far.
Yeah.
And then you and Nash threw, like, almost somehow exactly the same distance. But
it was, off by, 0.1.
Yeah, it was, half a foot or, half a yard.
Yeah.
You barely edged Nash.
Yeah, barely.
And
he came up to us, and he was like, I got 56.1 or something, and I was like...
And I think he was pretty happy.
56.2. I know, he was pumped. He's like...
He was pumped.
You got third place. I got second.
Yeah, and I got first in the football
Wait, did
throw.
I get second or did I get third? Nash beat me. I can't remember. Honestly, can't remember.
I honestly don't know. I think you did win.
I feel like I beat him.
I think you did.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember the distances, but that's just so funny. Because at that time, I'm pretty sure we had, long hair and weighed probably 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And we won the
muscle.
Longest football throw.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I also got second in the 100-yard dash and threw my ribbon away. I didn't want it. I didn't want it because I wasn't first. Ribbon. I know. Brian Norton beat me.
Brian Norton.
You had 2 feet of freaking reach on me. Wow. Legs and arms.
Yeah, that's true. It's a big dude.
Kind of annoying. Remember Brian?
Yeah, I remember Brian.
I'm just name dropping this episode.
Yeah, you're taking after me, first and last names.
I know.
Wow.
You're either first or you're last. And in that case, you're both.
That's true.
All right, you ready for this, pal?
I'm ready, buddy.
Question 1. Did you do any research before this?
No.
Okay. Should be interesting. I'm hoping you get at least one right.
We will see.
So 2024 Olympic quiz made by me. Question 1. Which sport is making its 2024 Summer Olympics debut?
Skateboarding.
And what is your reasoning behind that?
Because I know.
Okay. You know people involved
Nigel
in skating?
Houston.
He might be, actually. He's very good at skating.
Andy... what's his last name? Andy something. He has long hair, wears a helmet, has a mustache. It looks
Sandberg?
Like this guy. Yeah.
Looks like me?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wears old school flame helmets.
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, that's the guy.
It's Tony.
Yeah. No, he I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is the first Olympics though.
Just because of Nyjah Houston and Andy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I've heard about it. You know, I'm in the skateboarding world every now and then.
Yeah.
I can land a freaking tray flip.
You're getting there.
I can almost ollie. I can do a poor ollie over a manhole cover.
Yeah, I cannot do that. That's actually pretty sick.
That was pretty sick. Video here.
Yeah, that dude. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was sick.
No.
Right?
I thought you were lying.
No, I'm
Who
for
took
real.
that? That's a sick camera.
It was pretty sick.
Wow. Okay, so skateboarding is your answer.
Yes.
You are wrong.
No way.
Skateboarding was in the 2020 Olympics.
Was it actually?
Made its debut. This sport that is making its debut this year is breaking or breakdancing.
Oh, I did. Yeah. I heard about that.
First time. I want to check this out.
That will be pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think sport climbing or bouldering and surfing was also in the 2020 Olympics. With skateboarding, that's when they made their debut. Could be wrong.
I would love to watch some bouldering.
I would too.
That stuff is crazy.
Have you watched any Olympics yet?
Uh-uh.
I tried watching some on Friday, and I was watching surfing, and holy cow, that is possibly more boring than baseball, golf.
I was wondering what you were going to say, because I feel like surfing, you can only do certain things.
Yeah, you just have to wait for the wave to hit.
Yeah.
And so the whole time I was on the feed for 5 to 10 minutes, it was just people, I guess, practicing surfing on their yachts and boats, but it looked like they were just jumping up and down, trying to make the boat rock. Maybe they're trying to make waves or something, or you just got to see a bunch of people hang out on a boat.
You can't control the waves, so that's already you get lucky, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how you.
And then what? I've only seen people kind of crouch down or do a little tail whip, and then they go back at it. I'm like, cool.
It is cool. I'm sure it's really hard.
What else?
Yeah,
I'm bored.
Yeah, it's, I guess, cool to see highlights, but at least golf, you get a jump from guy to guy.
I want to see someone freaking
there's one wave.
Surf, like, jump on a dolphin as it's jumping out of the water, kickflip the dolphin,
wow,
land back on the board.
Grind on its fin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I would tune into that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tune into that.
That's what I'm freaking saying, dude.
That's pretty much all I watched, though.
Yeah.
It was surfing and a little bit of doubles tennis. That's about it.
Well, I've watched
Not super exciting. All right, so you're 0 for 1. Question 2. This is a true or false. Okay, here we go. Each medal contains an actual piece of the Eiffel Tower. True or false?
That's false. That's some bullshit.
It's true.
No way.
They somehow got
I don't know why I didn't
pieces
think
of the Eiffel Tower.
I forgot it was in Paris.
What the hell?
I forgot that you were doing it only on the Paris one.
Yeah, it's this year in Paris, France.
So then I'm going to change my answer.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it in no. I'm going to change it by keeping it.
Oh, man. So I think you forgot. It is true.
I didn't forget.
You didn't?
No.
Oh.
I know.
Well, it's true, so you got it wrong.
All right.
That was the only question I thought you would get right.
That's really good to hear.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm sure I can see your face.
I'm going into this with confidence and motivation.
You're melting.
Can't take that from me.
Okay. Damn, you even pointed at me.
Yeah, so keep her going.
Okay. 0 for 2. Question 3. What is the only sport the U.S. is not competing in this year? And there's 31 different sports. I don't know how many events there. There's a lot of events, but 32 sports. USA is only competing in 31 of them. What is the sport? And there's a lot of sports. So
I know. Is it like something that I even know?
Yeah, it's something you know, but you got to think kind of deep. Like, it's not going to be something common, of course.
Okay.
Since USA is pretty good at a lot of sports. We produce a lot of athletes here in the US of A.
Frick, dude. Yeah, the U.S. is pretty solid with most things.
Yeah, there's one they just don't have anybody in. Apparently. There's a lot of sports, man.
Because even like the water acrobatics, I know the U.S. has stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Maybe.
Man.
Maybe.
No hints allowed?
I'll give you a hint. It is a team sport. So it's not going to be like any
What's the
individual.
one where they race in the canoes? I'll just say that one.
I don't know. Canoeing?
Canoeing?
Kayaking?
Well, it's like a team of them and they're all rowing.
Oh, yeah. That's your answer?
I guess.
Obviously, I have no idea what it is.
I know,
so it's
it's not it, but...
That's what you're going for?
Well, I don't freaking know what else I could go for.
Damn, dude, you are wrong.
Oh, no way.
It is team handball.
See, yeah. I guess we don't really have handball in the U.S.
Yeah, not really.
We played it in PE a few times, and I remember them saying this isn't a thing in the U.S.
Oh, really? Yeah, we don't really see that. And I remember we played cricket one time. I think with Danny Strand, first and last.
I don't remember that.
Strand. He had us play cricket. It was pretty fun. I don't know if it's how you really play, but that was one that I know we don't really play here. I don't know if it's in the Olympics, though. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool. Or some
Watch
lawn
some
bowling.
Yeah, some lawn
Get
bowling.
the Aussies in there.
Some ladder golf. Play a little bit of ladder golf. I don't know if cornhole...
I was just going to say...
I know cornhole's not an Olympic sport.
like, I feel like I heard about cornhole being a possibility.
I feel like it could be.
I could be wrong, but
they got their own slot on ESPN.
It's growing. Our freaking neighbor over here sounds like they have a cornhole tournament every weekend.
Yeah, we got to get in on that,
He invited us.
Oh, man. We could
He said we could go over there and drink some beer and play some cornhole.
We got to do it. Either as Thing 1 and Thing 2 or Les Habs.
Yes.
We got to take a Polaroid again.
Yeah, we're going to go over the elderly neighbor's house dressed up as Thing 1 and Thing 2.
We totally should.
And we're going to destroy. That's how that's our power costume.
We should put some stakes on the line because he's the HOA president.
He is.
And we should be like, you let us park on our lawn if we beat you.
Yeah.
He's like, girl.
I think that's a pretty good deal.
That's
right
a good
there.
deal. Yeah.
Bring it up at the next board meeting. Well, boys, I lost this bet, so parking, they can do it. You all can't.
Yeah, it's
cornhole rules.
You got to go through
square.
the gauntlet.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's move on to question 4.
All right.
What sport is not returning this year after being in the 2020 Olympics? So I gave you a couple that are back. Skateboarding, surfing, I think bouldering are all back. There's a sport that's not returning.
Oh my god.
I kind of want to give you a hint, kind of not.
I feel like you have to.
This is something that you've done before. You have done this before in your life at some point.
Football distance throw.
It could be PE. It could be longest football throw.
Yeah.
It's an Olympic sport.
That's
field
I've
day.
done a lot of things.
Field day and Olympics are different.
Dodgeball. Is that in there?
I don't know. Is it? You got someone trying to break in.
Yeah, my damn cat's trying to get in.
We told you your mouth needed to remain shut.
The audience has been doing good, but not her.
Yeah, they've been hooting and hollering, just not making any noise.
Nope. Dodgeball. Frick.
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
You had handball on your mind. A little too much.
I had balls on my mind.
Well, when do you not? Let's be honest.
Fair.
It is karate.
That's a thing? I forgot that was a thing.
Karate, yeah, it's a thing. You can do that. What were you? What was your level in karate? What did you get up to?
I got to alpha purple.
I don't even know what that means.
White, yellow, alpha yellow. Each color has an alpha. It's like the color after. It just has a black stripe
of course,
in it.
Nothing
This
more
is
than
how
that.
my dojo did it, though, so I know it's different. But white, yellow, orange, purple. So then I got to the one after purple, technically.
You're up
And then blue, green, brown, black. Really halfway.
Oh, yeah, like halfway.
I mean, I was just dancing the whole time.
I'm glad you didn't get all the way to black belt because I hated it that you did karate.
I hated karate.
I couldn't stand karate.
I hated it, dude. It got me into tricking and stuff, though. So
yeah, you guys.
But I wish I would
athletic.
have done something else and taken it more seriously. Like, now I feel like I should take it more seriously.
Yeah.
Not karate, though. I would do, like, taekwondo or...
Yeah, something...
Because I enjoy the kicks and the...
Yeah, probably something a little more useful in combat.
Yeah.
Like, do you think... Well, I guess if you're a black belt, you could probably whoop somebody.
Probably.
But, like...
If I had to choose it for
yellow
practicality,
belt?
though, I would do, like, kung fu.
Yeah,
I, like, legit
yeah, I feel
want
like
to
that
go learn
translates.
like that.
Kung Fu's not very flashy.
No, it's not. That's why I like it's like fast, like machine gun punches, or it's like cripple your enemy as quickly as possible so they can't come after you.
I did Kung
think
Fu
that's
for like 3 months.
And I love that they like absorb the energy and deflect it back onto them. That's cool.
It's pretty cool. I
That's
can teach you a
freaking-
few things, dude.
Punch this mic and shatter it. You know what I mean? That'd be
Yeah,
pretty
let's
cool.
practice it right now. So
Yeah.
we can cut this show out early.
Yeah.
Oh my god. JK, I'd be here all day if it wasn't for the camera guy. Question 5. You have not got one right. So here we go.
Well, you're gonna mess all mine up too.
You can get a half a point for each of this. It's a 2-part question. Okay? How old is the youngest participant in this year's Olympics? For half a point. Another half point. What is the sport that they're in?
I feel like it's... Is there like an age limit though?
I will tell you this. There is not an age limit.
I want to say 14. And I want to say soccer. So I know there's that 14-year-old soccer player that was just in the Copa.
There was a 16-year-old in the Copa, a 14-year-old in the MLS, dude.
That's what I'm thinking.
Who are you again?
The reminiscent.
Oh my god. Why do I keep asking that? I'm scared.
Frick. I'm going to say 14. I'm going to say football.
Okay. You're wrong.
Ah.
I was going to say, I'll give you plus or minus 1 year. It was 11 years old.
No. This year?
Yeah.
What?
In
11?
skateboarding.
Oh,
I feel like there's a lot of young prodigies in
I should
skating.
have guessed that, dude, because there are. I watch them. I'm like, how does
Yeah, I don't
how
know
they do that?
how you can master skating that young.
It's crazy, dude.
My voice is going.
Like
Yeah.
watching like kids on Facebook do like the Tony Hawk vert ramps and they're landing like 900s and stuff. Like his trick that
They're
he
so
like did.
aerodynamic and can bend their bones in the air.
Dude, that's why I had to stop freaking flipping, because I don't have that mentality to keep pushing. Like, the new generations, you see something that you're like, that's impossible. And then someone does it, and then people are like, okay, that's possible. Then they start banging it out like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And then that pushes the boundary, and like, you can't possibly do that.
Oh, yeah.
People are landing double backflips standing on grass. That makes no sense.
Dude, we were the foundation, though.
Yeah.
Of this new generation of tricksters.
That's true. When we came out in the parkour world, dude, we were still in the midst of the big debate between parkour and free running and which is which. Which is crazy, because that's not really a thing anymore.
And I think when we were doing it, the Office episode was probably coming out around that time.
Yeah.
The famous parkour.
It for real was. And
annoys every parkour person who actually does it.
It's changed for the better. It's really cool though. But now it's like I wanted to compete at Red Bull Art of Motion, and that's nothing but a hope and a dream.
Yeah, kind of crazy now. Ed Scott's taking that from us.
That's true.
That guy's a freaking beast.
Dude, at one point when I was going to Stoic, like almost like 5 times a week though, I was improving. I felt pretty damn good.
Oh yeah. We need to get a freaking parkour bouldering gym in here somewhere.
Yeah, we do.
In where we live in Florida. Question 6. How old is the oldest participant in this year's Olympics and what sport? It's all this year, man.
73.
I'm only living in the present.
73.
In the present.
73 is
73? What sport could you be 73 years old and be the best at? There's no chess in the Olympics. There's no shuffleboard.
Oh my god.
Checkers. None of that.
I'm going to actually go with 59 surfing.
You were closer with your 73.
It's not what I want to hear.
It's 69, and it's equestrian.
Oh, okay. Whatever, dude.
She's about to be 70 soon. So happy early birthday. Forgot her name.
That's pretty sick.
She's Australian.
I was trying to bag on her a bit, just because I'm a butthurt sore loser that I didn't get a question right.
You still got one more chance.
No, I know, but like that's pretty
You're
cool.
Already.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. And
69.
She's been in like 7 Olympics.
That's pretty sweet too.
That's pretty wild. There's another guy who's like 59, I think, who's also an equestrian.
Damn, dude.
You just need to be wise and know your horse.
I know now that, like, when I'm getting older and I can't do any other sport, I can ride a horse.
Hell yeah.
And then I can compete.
And you get dragged by one, too.
It's part of the trade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Question 7. This is right up your alley, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a plus or minus 50. Okay? Which is pretty big. How many Canadians are participating in this year's Olympics?
Oh my god.
I think there's like 11,000 people or 10,000 people competing, I want to say. U.S. has the most with like 592.
Oh,
Give you that.
That change. I'm going to go 486.
You're wrong. Don't spit your drink out on me. It's 315.
My first guess was going to be in the 200s.
Which is quite a lot, so, you got a big old goose egg, and you didn't represent Canada like you should have.
Those weren't Canada questions. Not all of them. Not all of them.
No, but is baseball a Canadian sport? It's America's sport.
It was invented in Canada. I don't actually know.
It's a good argument. I don't know. I think basketball was.
I think so.
I don't know about freaking baseball, mother effer. It's got to be US of A.
Yeah.
I'm closing the book.
All right, so you're not going to get a single one of these right, though.
Yeah, F you.
Yeah.
F
off.
you
know what? Okay.
I'm going to literally eat this light on camera.
You can do it if you want. Don't look, dude.
I'm not looking. I'm sonar.
Are you ready for this, though?
Yes.
All right. It's your time to get all these wrong.
Did you write that in your notes? That little that little saying? You did?
No.
That would have been kind of cool.
All right, number 1.
Okay.
In ancient Greece, athletes didn't worry about sponsorship, protection, or fashion. They competed blank.
Naked.
Final answer?
No, can you repeat the question, please?
In ancient Greece, athletes didn't worry about sponsorship, protection, or fashion. They competed blank.
Naked. I'm gonna go naked.
Final answer.
Yeah, they were naked.
Wow, so you already beat me.
Let's
Dude,
go,
I didn't realize
baby.
these questions were so easy compared
Let's
to your
go.
bullshit.
I wasn't even there. You were.
Yeah, I was.
Where were you as a spectator?
I was naked.
Spectators were.
No, just me.
Just for fun.
Just me.
Oh God, were you in Portland, Oregon?
No,
At the time?
freaking Athens.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in
God.
freaking Greece.
Portland wasn't discovered yet.
Okay, so now I'm going for a world record.
Yeah.
Already got gold. Here we go.
Damn, all right.
In my
2.
belly too.
The official languages of the games are blank and blank.
Oh wow. Just in general?
Oh, it also says complemented by the official language of the host country. So whatever country hosts it, but that doesn't matter. It's the main 2 languages.
What does that?
So you
even
get
mean?
half points.
Just
you know?
in general?
Yeah.
Just for like ever?
Yeah.
What were they speaking in the first Olympics? What did you learn? You know so many languages
I'm
now.
not telling you this.
I see why I went with the present games and you went with the history, because you would have just aced it probably.
Yeah, I would have.
I'm gonna go French and Italian.
Final answer.
You're laughing at me.
Final answer?
Yeah, it is.
All right, you got a half point.
Oh, it is French?
French.
And English?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I thought you were going to get that.
Yeah,
Mine are really easy compared to yours.
That was my official guess in my mind, but Jeffrey H2O, as like a living being, for some reason thought Italian. I don't know why. It's just 2 different entities going on in
I need to hold you back
in
somehow.
this room.
All right. Number 3, Johnny Weissmuller, an athlete turned actor who played blank in 12 movies, won 5 gold medals in swimming in 1920. In the 1920s.
Went on to go in like 13 movies from the 1900s early. Oh man. You said these would be easy. Do you think I know
You
this?
got one and a
Have I
half.
heard of this guy before?
You've heard of the movies he's in,
Really?
without a doubt.
Was he in Casablanca? Gone with the Wind?
Final answer? Which one are you going?
Oh wait, I have to guess the guy or the movie?
The movie.
Oh, a movie he's in?
Yeah.
Let's go Casablanca.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tarzan.
Tarzan?
Yeah.
From what year?
I don't know.
Oh. Probably
Says-
1915 or...
He played Tarzan in 12 movies.
Oh, he played like a guy.
Yeah, he played Tarzan.
I was all over the place.
Yeah.
I thought I was guessing the actual guy.
No, I told you
then
his name's Johnny Weissmuller.
All right. That's all right, dude. I can
It's
throw
okay, you've already won.
I can throw a couple of these questions away. It's fine.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever. Winning by 1 is my middle name.
Yes. All right. Number 4. From 1912 to 1948, blank participated in the Olympics, doing its. This is the one I didn't have a question for, so I'm on the spot right now. These people are not people that they're not athletes. It's like a different type of like scholastic Olympic event.
Mathletes?
Kind of, but it's different. I don't actually know how to even freaking...
I don't even know what you're asking.
Can I just read it because you already won? Can I just
Sure.
tell you the fact?
I just get a point?
This is
or
the-
is it void? It's void.
It's just void.
Just
You've
void.
already won.
Hey, that's fair. I'm
'Cause I
interested in this
really-
weird fact. I don't understand it.
Think about how you would ask me this question based on this fact, okay? And then let me know. From 1912 to 1948, so it's kind of recent. Mm-hmm. Artists participated in the Olympics. Painters, sculptors, architects, writers, and musicians competed for medals in their respective fields.
Fields?
Fields.
Okay, I don't even know.
No, I have no clue how to...
Maybe like other than athletics, like what's something that would
I could've
be
made that work.
I don't know.
I could have made that work somehow.
I like how this quiz went from us quizzing each other to you asking me for advice. how to make your quiz for me that I already won. What a great time.
Hey, it's all going with the flow.
I'm enjoying it, though.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are.
But, I mean, that's pretty sweet. You're just... But, like, how would you freaking judge that?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
But how would you judge
Mr.
that,
Artist?
dude? How would you judge it? It's so subjective.
Yeah, I know. You would have a better answer than me, probably. How do you judge it? Is it on, like, speed?
It depends on the judge, dude. For real.
Well, as long as there's, like, consistency. If you have, like,
I mean, there's
10
certain
different
things
judges.
you can base off of or good composition. You have to have a good composition.
What if it's
which
everyone
can be
painting the
technically a
exact
thing.
same thing?
Yeah,
And it has to be, like...
But then it's still subjective. You
Or,
have to
like,
have, like, a vote.
If you're doing, like, sculpting, like, you could easily, like, put a crack in it or, like, split something in half.
I guess if you have a time frame and you have to make it look like something specific,
you could.
I guess.
Because if you and I tried this, like, obviously, you'd win.
But if
But,
someone,
like,
someone could easily, some judge could come up and be like, I love the whimsical, humorous side of your drawing. You know what I mean?
And someone would say that to me.
They could, dude. I've been in competition, like in art competition, where
When they say that.
it's pretty much they favor abstract, or they're like, I had
Damn
one
it, that
where
pisses you off, doesn't it?
my titles of my paintings aren't always super creative. Like, who knows? Like, this one's like, no, not that one. This one right here, something like canoes in the bush. And
I don't understand
this
that
that one's literally what's his name?
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. It's called Nosferatu.
I don't understand
so it's like,
that either.
It's called what it is. I'm not that creative with it.
You're selling yourself kind of short here.
Dude, but that's what I'm saying.
Think about wilt.
That's true.
Dude, there are so many deeper meanings to that.
That's if you want to see what wilt is, it's up on the screen. So go check out our YouTube channel, Thunder Bros Pod. If you want to see what it looks like, it's supposed to be a flower. I swear to God, I didn't know it didn't look like a flower until this guy said something.
Let's just say, if you take a look, it's up to your own interpretation.
Yeah.
Put in the comments down below what you think it is. But keep it PG still, if you can.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And if you want to buy this piece of art, it's what's it running up to now?
It's
How
like
much?
$200-something thousand.
Oh, it's up that high now.
Yeah,
okay.
You can't really.
It's like 12 figs.
Yeah.
12 figs now.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but let me put it down in the comments what you think it is, because it's a flower.
I'm thinking it's the other thing.
Let me just say that after I found out what I actually drew, that was the end of my abstract career.
That was it.
I stick to realism now. So.
One and done. That's why it's so rare.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the next
It's
question?
the end of my eras. The next question, number 5. The unlit Olympic torch has been taken to many crazy places. What's the craziest place it's been taken? So funny.
What's the craziest place?
What is the craziest place?
I get a point for
It's an opinion, but what is it? It's pretty crazy.
Can I earn a point for this?
Yeah.
Really? There's
only one answer.
There's one answer.
Because it's the craziest.
According to you
you can't
or
deny
me?
that this is the craziest place.
They took it to freaking heaven or hell.
It has to be a real place that they can take it.
Okay. They took it to not Mordor, like a freaking active volcano, and like lit it up above.
Okay.
Or like Everest.
All right. So which one?
Everest. They climbed Everest with it.
All right. Well,
the moon. I'm going to the moon. Final answer.
Okay. Well, you're still wrong, technically.
Oh, okay.
They took it to space.
Wow. Oh, that is close.
That is. I might have given it to you if you said the moon first, but you said freaking volcano, Mordor, heaven and hell.
I'm already
Everest.
up, and now you're being biased.
I'm being biased.
Wow.
Yeah.
Harsh, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
What's next?
Number 6. The following sports are sadly not a part of the Olympics anymore. Name 2 of them.
Well,
you can get 2 points here. Oh, you can get... Wait, hold on.
I mean, I know one we talked about, but I won't say it.
There's 9 that I have, or 10 that I have on here.
That aren't a
and
part of it
none of the
anymore?
ones are on here that you said. This is from before 2020.
Before 2020. Pre-pandemic.
Yes.
This is kind of tricky. I think there's like solo synchronized swimming or something.
That's one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's one other point.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
You know
I
where
knew
you're
that.
at now. 2.5.
Yeah, I think. Who cares? We don't even need to put the points on the board.
Whatever, you win.
Okay, that's one. Skeleton sledding?
How'd you know? No.
Ah.
I'm gonna give you one more guess.
Really? One more guest?
One more.
Who's coming in?
Since there's so
Who's
many.
breaking down the door right
so
now?
many. Come on in.
Come on, dude, help me out. I'm gonna phone a friend.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna tell you all of them because it's kind of pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's just go with the old-fashioned shot put. Just kidding, man. That's still currently going on, I think. Wow. I don't even know. No.
If this helps you.
Jiu-jitsu. Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
All right, no.
Damn it.
I was gonna say one of them only happened one time in the 1900s, and it was in Paris. If that helps you.
That's a lot. Yeah, no, I don't know.
All right, well, you got one of them right. You
Jousting.
got the solo synchronized swimming.
Yeah,
But
what's up?
there's also tug of war,
Oh, wow, that's cool.
rope climbing, hot air
nice.
ballooning, however you do that,
I'd like to see that.
dueling pistol. I don't know if it's to the death. I don't know.
Have to do an old-fashioned Western showdown.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Tandem bicycle.
T-Marsh and Canyon would be great at that.
Yeah. Swimming obstacle race and plunge for distance. And then,
Okay.
luckily, live pigeon shooting was a one-shot and only part of the 1900 Olympics in Paris.
No, that's good. There's no more of that.
Yeah.
Wow. There was one you said that was interesting. Well, they're all interesting, but like
Hot air ballooning.
No, there's like two more down from there.
Tug of war. Oh, dueling pistol, tandem bicycle.
What was the one after that? After
swimming obstacle race.
Yo,
and
that one.
plunge for distance.
That one. Swimming obstacle course?
That sounds pretty sick. I don't
That
know how
sounds
you
sweet. You have to go through like underwater tubes and like do like dolphin leaps over obstacles
Yeah.
or something. I would totally watch that.
Yeah, that would be kind of sick. I mean, if it's what you're thinking it is. Maybe
I
it's
hope
lame.
not.
Maybe it's just like swimming this zigzag.
Yeah.
No, there's no way.
No, there's probably not. That'd be pretty sick though. You got to go on water slides and like go on foot and jump back in and stuff.
Yeah,
And that'd be
sure
pretty
so.
dope. By the way, something I did see that looks kind of fun but kind of sad. It's been raining a lot right now, during the Olympics, and I've been seeing a lot of fails from like the cyclists that keep falling. It's kind of funny, but kind of sucks.
Look at it again. I would imagine, yes. Dash here by Taylor Knibb. That's. Oh, no. And riding as quickly as possible. This is what happened. She is saying coming into Paris. Oh, no.
To have to cycle in terrible wet terrain, but
But I mean, you only train your whole life for this and you fall on your face.
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
All right, my last question to end
Yeah.
the questioning rounds.
Yeah.
The 6 colors, blue, yellow, black, green, red, and white background, were chosen because of what?
The 6 colors.
Yeah. What are they? Why were they chosen?
I don't know why. I think the rings represent the different continents that represent the Olympics. Antarctica's not part of it. Is that why?
No.
You just blaze
You're
up.
kind of just blazed
an
up.
invisible goint.
Yeah, I just blazed up an invisible going. Anyways, you were wrong, but you were kind of close. That was a good try.
Okay.
The 6 colors were chosen because every nation's flag contains at least one of them.
Really?
Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of cool. I mean, if you think about it, yeah.
I would have never got that, but that's cool.
Yeah.
So I won with 2.5.
Also, I never really... Yeah, 2.5. I never really comprehended that black is a color in the rings. I never thought about it. I always pictured them being really colorful, but black and white are 2 of the colors that are technically a part of it. So
Well, that's interesting.
it's kind of interesting.
Cool way to end this quiz, man.
Yeah.
I won. I'm just going to say it that one and last time.
Yeah. Whatever.
I almost said it again, but I'm going to keep
Alright.
it there. Hope
Well,
you guys
I'm
learned
gonna-
something.
Yeah, you freaking jerk.
I did. Sorry, dude. we need to calm down a little bit. We have some movies to review, and I want to make sure we're on the same page with these.
Okay.
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 Let's get out of here really quick.
All right.
See you later, folks. We'll be back right after this break. Guys, it's time for Thunder Bros at the movies. We have 3 movies to review today. We've been busting those movies down lately.
Yeah.
And we saw the much anticipated, much hyped movie Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
I'll talk about a little bit of the background for me and Shelby seeing it first, and then you can kind of talk about your experience a little bit. So, me and Shelby went on a little date on went to the Universal City Walk.
Oh, very cute.
Got some Whoppers beforehand. It was super romantic. But we saw it in a pretty interesting environment at Universal Studios, at their theater, and we were able to go to like the bar they had there and check out some of the Deadpool and Wolverine cocktails. We got a brewski, saw the movie in a pretty rambunctious crowd, which kind of added to it. But just that whole environment, being around like a ton of people walking all over the place with like their merch on, felt like a big Marvel event, which I feel like we don't get that often.
Yeah.
Being in that environment was pretty cool before we even got into the theater, before the credits even started to roll, the beginning credits. And so that's how it kind of started with us. What about you, buddy? You saw it on a breezy, Sunday afternoon or morning?
Morning. 10:30.
Morning. 10:30.
Amarillo by morning.
By morning.
Yeah, we saw it at 10:30, so that's pretty nice. You know, have the whole day after that to come back and chill and stuff.
Sure, yeah. You have a beer in there?
No, we had popcorn and a root beer though.
Okay, so technically,
that was nice. I thought about getting a beer, but I was like, it's 10:30. You know.
That is true. It is 10:30.
Yeah. So.
So it's a movie that was very hyped. I feel like it's been kind of in the making for a long time. They brought back Hugh Jackman, who
I didn't know a lot about it at all, and I haven't even seen any of the freaking X-Men. So.
You saw the 1 and 2 Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We watched. Maddie and I watched it right before we saw it, actually.
Yeah, I had to kind of remember what happened in those for this one, and I think going into this, by the way, huge spoilers. This movie. Yeah. Huge spoilers. If you got to this point, we haven't spoiled anything. You need to see the movie and then watch the review. Go do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, from here on out, what was I even freaking saying? Oh, well, it's helpful if you've seen Logan. It's probably helpful if you've also seen Loki. You haven't seen Logan?
Or Loki. No, dude, I haven't seen Logan.
God.
I know.
It's really good.
It's like one
Shelby
of our
hasn't
highest
seen
rated
it
movies.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I've only seen it one time, and it was like amazing. So it kind of helps if you've seen that. It kind of helps if you've seen Loki, which I haven't seen, but I know a little bit about.
If you don't, though, and you need like an episode to go watch, they shout it out in the movie. I don't remember which episode it is.
Yeah, that's right.
So you have to watch the movie to know you need to watch it.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that's kind of like some studying to do beforehand. It probably helps if you've seen the X-Men, or at least know a little bit about the story, because Wolverine goes back to it.
Even if you haven't, you'll be okay.
Yeah. So what are some of your initial thoughts on the movie?
Well, I didn't know what to expect. I just knew that the type of movie, what the type was, so I was expecting some good humor. But at first, I was a bit thrown off because I felt like the jokes were really forced. And it seemed kind of like...
Like in the beginning?
Like very beginning.
First few scenes?
Kind of seemed like cheesy, I guess.
Like the Fox jokes? Like towards the studios?
It was just like, this is touching the fourth wall a little too hard for me. You know? But
you wanted to ease into that.
After that, it went really perfectly and cruised through and blended in. So I got over that pretty quickly, and it was only really the beginning that I felt that. But
speaking of the beginning scene, that fight scene with the metal skeleton, what a way to kick off a movie. That kind of set the tone for like what you were gonna expect.
I forgot it was a rated R movie until that fight scene.
It's like pretty heavy on the R, dude. It's a lot of blood.
Yeah,
a lot of blood, a lot of cussing, everything you really want in this sort of movie. They just went all in on it. So much is happening in this.
Yeah.
Which is, awesome because with all the stars they had involved and everything they did,
which
and
there were a lot of
and,
stars and a lot of cameos or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of
cameos.
cameos.
People.
Yeah, oh yeah, some of those were really good. The Blade one in particular got a huge pop in my crowd. And then once Gambit came out, I was like the only one cheering.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Gambit. I remember he was supposed to be
Maddie loves Gambit, so she was pretty cheery about that one too.
I did kind of nudge Shelby.
And then
it's going to be Channing Tatum.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, oh my God, we just said Channing Tatum at the same time.
There is...
You think about him the same way I do?
No.
3, 2, 1,
yes.
Hot. Oh, yes. I mean, no? I don't know.
Sexy. Anyways, speaking of which, now you got me on this sexy topic.
Yeah.
Maddie showed me something that I can agree with. When Wolverine and Deadpool are short-circuiting that time ripper and Wolverine's shirt rips off.
I was going to say that's...
There was like a TikTok or something that I overheard that was like the whole world kind of united and there was peace as soon as that ripped off for that split second. Everybody was in agreement. They're like, damn. Even Deadpool is like... You know what I mean? Know. So I just thought that was funny. But.
Yeah, so speaking of which, like, what were some of your funniest / best scenes in the movie? Because that was one of mine. When he was gripping on for dear life and his shirt ripped, the sound was like super loud. He's like, I just did not expect that, and me and Shelby were like busting up laughing.
That
part was so funny. Time. I loved that scene. Anything else that you really liked? Funny / best scenes.
There wasn't anything that I like burst out loud laughing at.
No, there was one that got me too.
What was it?
It was during the car fight scene, which I loved, by the way.
No, yeah.
Them fighting in that car was just awesome.
It was
I don't know why
cool.
I loved it, but there's a moment when he hits him, or he does. Deadpool hits Wolverine into the car radio, and the Greatest Showman song plays for like a split second. That took
me a second to realize.
Because that song sucks. And
dude, I don't think that song's that bad.
That one's so bad. It's like, this is the greatest.
Oh, yeah, no, that one is pretty bad.
And there's a version that Panic at the Disco did that's so bad, and my sister sent it to me one time for our worst songs ever bracket to put in there. Wow. And so just the fact that that's the one they chose from it, like, was just hilarious to me. That's the one that I, like, started busting out laughing.
I think this one shouldn't have been as funny as it was, but it kind of got me when... There were, like, all those Deadpools that came out, and it was, like, after they regenerated, and all the, that one Peter showed up, and they all, like, bunched to him. But there was this one, like, Japanese samurai Deadpool, and he had baby arms, and he was, like...
That guy?
Yeah, and, like, bowed or whatever, and he just had baby arms. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. There was a couple funny Deadpools in that scene. Like, the skeleton head that flew around was kind of funny a little bit.
There was one that I thought was so cool, and I was so excited to see that Deadpool, like, fight in that scene, and he wasn't there. I don't know, the costume might have been not, like, it couldn't move well enough, and he was always placed at the very back.
What was it?
He was wearing completely, like, red robes. And, like, they were huge.
Exactly what I was thinking.
They were cool.
When you said that.
They were sick looking, and I was, like, so excited because it'd be, like, all flowy and stuff, and they didn't show them, dude.
Yeah, damn it. There's a lot of potential in that scene.
There was, yeah, like... There's so much stuff that could have been so cool in that, but
but I really liked that fight scene though.
I did too. I had a hard time finding which Deadpool was which, but I mean, I guess that's kind of the point.
They kind of popped in a little bit here and there.
I also liked the banter that Wolverine and Deadpool had constantly going back and forth and like just fighting each other, but neither of them can kill each other, so it's just kind of like, what do? They just.
And that's what
pissed off.
Oh yeah, that's what I loved about this movie is you have two people who can't die having these fight scenes, and so it's like a normal fight scene. They have to kind of bend the rules, like they'll be shooting at them and dodging because they're human. They're gonna die if you shoot them or whatever. But this one, you could just keep putting on the violence and keep going back and forth for however long you wanted to because they can't die.
Yeah,
and that's what was so unique about this. Like, these fight scenes because it's
And
almost
you
like
can't do that
it's a
with
death
anything
scene
else.
over and over again in like a unique way.
Yeah.
That you can't get.
You can't do that
someone
with
else.
anything else though.
Yeah, and I thought that was so cool because there was a lot of standout fight scenes, like the
Mm-hmm.
beginning one when they fight next to like the Fox Century thing, when
That
they
was
fought in
cool,
the car,
yeah.
the end
And
one.
the Mad Max stuff too. It was pretty
like,
sweet.
Oh yeah, there was like
I feel like they could
really
have done a
good
better
fight
job
scenes.
with the Mad Max looking vehicles. I mean, I know
Yeah,
they can't really copy it exactly, but it just felt like they were moving too slow
Yeah.
to seem intimidating for me.
yeah. And with that being said, like, do you have any critiques with this movie? Like, aside from that, I have one kind of minor-ish thing. It's just like the story depth. The bigger story I feel like wasn't super memorable, or the villain. Like, she was cool and pretty bad, but that wasn't the main focus, and that's probably why they didn't go on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Reynolds, I saw in the Hot Ones interview, is like, he likes character rather than spectacle. And so they were probably going in, like, making memorable, like, interactions with characters rather than having the big, like, the world is ending be the main focus. It's mostly about, like, the little sequences within the characters, especially, like, Deadpool and
Yeah.
Wolverine. So maybe that's, like, a little critique. There's
Yeah.
just not a lot of story depth as far as, like, the big picture goes.
I feel like my critiques, I have two, were suspense I didn't really feel. When I rated this, I ranked it pretty low. I
Yeah.
didn't really get any suspense.
Yeah.
There wasn't like a big love attachment either to his, I guess, ex.
Yeah.
But it kind of hinted at a little bit, but I feel like it would have been nicer to have a little bit more in there.
Yeah,
Which was fine.
I thought about that, but I wonder if it would have been kind of overkill if they
Yeah.
put that, because that's what the first
That's
two are
true.
kind of about.
That's true.
And so,
I forgot who she was for a second because I forgot that he went back in time to save her.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of off-putting to see that they just weren't together because he was just
yeah,
having a midlife crisis out of nowhere.
I forgot about number two,
Yeah.
honestly.
And then my other one would be that they even touched on it. I'm just sick of the multiverse. I'm so, like, over it, dude.
Yeah,
Everyone's focused on that, and they even talked about it, how like it went downhill after the multiverse stuff came out. But
yeah,
it's getting annoying. I don't like it anymore.
yeah.
There's so much you can do with it, and it just doesn't feel as real. And it's just, there's no point. You can travel so easily between the different things now.
I know they do make it
It's
pretty
so
easy.
confusing. It's just, I don't know. It's too much.
Yeah, I agree. That
And
got
with
a little.
the fourth wall now too, it's like they're just trying to figure out every way to make it just. I don't know.
Yeah, and I'll say this is like my last kind of thought on this topic is because of like all the overuse of like the multiverse. This one, I feel like I easily kind of got out of that because I was so entertained by like the different scenes, and they're like all like scene stealers. But if there is another multiverse movie, I'm like so done though. Like this has to be it, right?
Yeah.
Like they can't do anymore.
No,
And like this was fine, and
the
I
timeline's
liked it.
regenerating itself or whatever. So freaking
Yeah, just end
leave
it there.
it.
I don't even want to watch Loki because that's what it's all about, and I'm so done with it.
It's
So,
annoying, and it's like they're pumping out too much. I stopped watching MCU because it's just like Endgame is pretty much the last one I watched because after that it's just not the same. It's all
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot
it's just all
since then.
garbage that comes out way too quickly. It's rushed. It's just not what it used to be.
Yeah, but overall, I'll say this about Deadpool and Wolverine: I had an absolute blast at this movie.
Same.
Had a lot of good humor, a lot of really good action, and just like a bunch of fun surprises. That's
Yeah.
like exactly what you want when you go to the theaters. Like, well worth the hype.
Yeah, and you got me pumped to work out more.
Yeah, that
You know,
too.
that's always good.
Hugh Jackman's freaking ripped.
I know. Just the way Maddie looked at him made me want her to look at me that way. So.
Oh wow! You want to get into the official rating?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so I gave it pretty high. I gave it an 8.5.
OMG.
Pretty high, but I was looking at the different Deadpools. I gave Deadpool 1 like an 8.8 and Deadpool 2 like a 9.1. Apparently I like 2 more than 1. I don't think a lot of people did. But yeah, that one, big fan. 8.5.
Well, mine's very similar. You use the rating scale?
I use the rating scale.
Okay,
yeah,
I use the rating scale too. We always use a rating scale for at least officially this season.
I've done it every time this year.
I have too. If you don't know what we're talking about, go check our Instagram, Thunder Bros Pod. You can see in the highlighted stories there. You can see it's called the list, I believe. But it's just our rating scale. So you can screenshot that story, use it for your next movie. Just add them up and, that's your rating.
See if it works or if there's
We found it to be pretty accurate.
It's pretty accurate.
And it's really a list that we've conjured up through all hundreds of movies that we've watched over the years.
Like 300 plus, I think.
I think
on
it's
the list.
has to be like getting to 500.
Yeah, we're hitting big time. Rotten Tomatoes, if you're out there, if anyone from there wants us to be a part of your squadron, let us know.
Yeah.
We got the credibility.
One of these days we should release the master list of all of our movies.
We should.
Yeah. It'd be kind of cool.
That would be interesting.
Or make one for year per year, updated each year.
Yeah, totally.
Anyways, I rated, using the scale, Deadpool and Wolverine an 8.3.
Oh, dang.
So it gets an 8.4.
8.4. Easy.
You rated it higher than me. It's kind of rare.
Yeah, kind of rare for me. But I'm pretty picky when it comes to it, man. By 8.5, that's really high. Like some of the other movies that are in that same categories, like Ford versus Ferrari, Donnie Darko's there, and I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. There's top-notch movies there. So this one fits in that category.
Wow.
8.4, man. So I saw Hitman.
Every sting operation was a performance.
This is serious. I am in service business.
We talked about it in a previous pod that was a movie I was really excited for. It has a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I didn't
it's
know
up there,
this all.
Starring Glenn Powell, and just a little backstory. It's a Netflix exclusive, and it's basically about a hitman who... He's not really a hitman. He's like a guy that is a teacher who works for the police, and he just ends up being a fake hitman. So he's really good at acting like he is. It's different personalities for catching bad people, pretty much. It's kind of interesting. This movie, though, turned into a boring rom-com as it went through. And it was kind of comedic, not a lot on the action side. I'm not going to say a whole lot because this is one of my most disappointing movies of the year.
Wow,
I've been thinking about
watch it, but...
every time I think about seeing a movie, if I have time, that's been the one that's if I have time, I'm going to watch Hitman. Just because I heard so much about it. I don't know what I was missing. No one liked it. Me, Shelby, and Jody watched it, and none of us liked it.
The hell?
It wasn't very satisfying. It didn't have a good message at the end. It kind of talked about how, it seemed okay to lie and murder people and get away with it, and they tried to make a happy ending out of that. It just wasn't very satisfying. 3.7 was lower than I thought, but that's what Hitman gets. Not my favorite. Do not recommend.
Damn.
That's just me. I mean, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, mine, I saw Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
This world has more secrets than we could possibly imagine.
Miracles I
I wasn't expecting to enjoy this as much as I did, actually. Very CGI, almost the entire movie, which, makes sense.
Wait, what? It's CGI?
It's CGI, dude. But the main, kind of plot is Kong he's in the... the world that's inside the Earth. It's the inner core where the Titans live, pretty much. But anyways,
it's new to me.
it's like a journey to the center of the Earth.
Okay.
They live in
That's
that
a new
world.
empire?
That's where Kong's from.
I did not know that.
They found that in the one before that one, Godzilla vs. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think the main storyline even. Kong basically goes on this journey and needs help from Godzilla to take down this other Titan that this big monkey controls. It's a bad monkey that wants to start the new Ice Age, kind of.
Okay.
So Kong and
There's
Godzilla...
already been 5 Ice Age movies. I don't think they need another one.
No, we don't.
But this monkey claims so, I guess.
Yep, and basically Kong and Godzilla come back and there's a giant fight scene with Mothra and they save the world. But regardless of all that, I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. There was hardly any dialogue, and almost all of it was CGI fight scenes and CGI stuff. But they did an amazing job. Without any dialogue, they were able to communicate so much through the emotions in the animals and stuff with CGI. It was crazy.
Wow.
It's like a whole story. It's crazy how human they were.
I did not know that about this movie.
Yeah.
I just saw the trailer.
I didn't think I would like it at first because of that too, and I was like, "What? Like, why is he acting
his
so
Roman
human?"
Reigns robot arm?
Yeah,
he punches people.
Yeah, but
that was cool.
He gave freaking Godzilla gave Kong a straight up suplex.
Of course,
like in the pyramids.
I feel like this fits in the same category as like Fast 5.
You would think so? This is way better than Fast 5 to me.
Fast 5's not that bad.
This movie was better than all the Fast and Furious movies I've seen.
Yeah, okay.
It was
that's good to know.
Actually so entertaining, and I feel like if there was any more dialogue, it would have ruined it because it would have made it like cringy and cheesy. But without having that, just CGI stuff, it was like quiet, but you were just so engaged in it the whole time. It was
Interesting.
cool.
That's cool. That's better than I thought. That honestly got me.
It still wasn't like the best movie.
You would recommend it?
I had fun and I was entertained the whole time.
Do you have to know like the previous movies?
Like I gave Entertainment 10. It would help if you watch at least the other one, like the one before it. But
I gave Deadpool and Wolverine 10 on Entertainment.
Did you?
By the way,
I gave it like a 9 something.
Oh wow, yeah. That was high for me.
But Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire gave it a 6.5.
Oh, okay.
So it's not. That's why I said earlier when I was rating, I was like, this is lower than I thought I was.
What brought it down a little bit?
I would probably if I didn't use a scale, I'd probably rate it in the 7s.
Mm-hmm.
I think what brought it down was what was it? I think it was the scores, because I didn't really hear a lot. It didn't stand out to me, so that brought it down quite a bit. And then the plot brought it down because there's only so much you can do, and it's kind of just bad guys and good guys going at it.
Is it a long movie?
I don't think so. It didn't feel long.
That's good.
Yeah, that's why I gave it 10 on Entertainment. Yeah, I had no complaints. I was entertained the entire time.
Yeah, I feel like runtime kind of fits in that category, I'm sure.
Yeah, the visuals were very good, and even though it was all CGI, they were still very good. I mean, you could tell when... I couldn't help thinking, like, if all the actors were sitting on this cliff, like, watching stuff, and I just knew, I was like, yeah, they're just all on one stage. They can't see any of this. And I just got thinking of the behind the scenes and trying not to let that ruin it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I know they're all just standing here, whatever. So I had to kind of push that down.
You in a freaking haunted house.
Yeah.
You're not real.
Yeah.
You're not gonna eat me.
You won't eat me.
This is gonna conclude the episode. You wanna give these people something to do afterwards?
Yeah. So after this, you can go check out.
Meet us at the what's the bar we're heading to after?
Heads.
Yeah, we're going to Heads.
We're going to Heads.
Hey, get ahead.
Yeah, Heads. Yeah. You can go follow us on Instagram at ThunderBrosPod. You can also follow us on TikTok, the same thing. You can listen to us anywhere you listen to podcasts. And you can watch us on YouTube. Make sure you do that because you get all these nice little goodies and you get to see the sick new studio.
Yeah.
But other than that, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you.
That's all I have, too. Other than this.